the Messerschmitt Bf 109, the backbone of the Luftwaffe during World War II. The Messerschmitt Bf 109, one of the most iconic aircraft of World War II, played a significant role in the air battles that defined the conflict. Developed in the late 1930s, the Bf 109 became the backbone of the German Luftwaffe and was involved in nearly every major aerial engagement throughout the war. From its first flight to its enduring legacy, the Bf 109 story is a tale of innovation, endurance, and wartime necessity. The origins of the Messerschmitt Bf 109. The story of the Messerschmitt Bf 109 begins in the early 1930s, a period when the Luftwaffe, Germany's air force, was still rebuilding after the limitations imposed by the Treaty of Versailles following World War I. The Luftwaffe's need for a modern, high-performance fighter aircraft was evident, and the German government sought a versatile and technologically advanced design. In 1934, the German Air Ministry, RLM, issued a requirement for a new single-engine fighter. The contract was awarded to the German aviation company Messerschmitt. Led by the visionary engineer Willy Messerschmitt, he was tasked with designing an aircraft that could compete with the best in the world at the time, particularly with the British and Soviet fighters. The result was the Bf 109, a compact and powerful monoplane that featured cutting-edge technologies for its time, including an all-metal monocoque construction, retractable landing gear, and a powerful inline engine. The aircraft's design was streamlined, providing high speeds and impressive maneuverability. Its first prototype, the Bf 109V1, flew for the first time in 1935, and it quickly demonstrated the potential of Messerschmitt's design, development, and early successes. The Bf 109's development was rapid, with several improvements made in a short amount of time. The aircraft's production model, the Bf 109B, was introduced in 1937 and saw action in the Spanish Civil War. The Spanish conflict served as a testing ground for the aircraft, and it proved its worth in battle, taking down numerous enemy aircraft and establishing the Bf 109 as a formidable fighter. In 1939, as World War II loomed on the horizon, the Bf 109E, Emil, was introduced. This version of the aircraft was fitted with the powerful DB601 engine, giving it greater speed and maneuverability, and it became the standard fighter in the Luftwaffe. The Bf 109E's success was evident during the Battle of France and the Battle of Britain, where it clashed with British fighters like the Supermarine Spitfire and the Hawker Hurricane. The Battle of Britain. The Bf 109's crucial role. One of the most significant chapters in the Bf 109's history was its role in the Battle of Britain in 1940. The German Luftwaffe sought to establish air superiority over Britain in preparation for a potential invasion. The Bf 109, alongside the Bf 110 and bombers like the Heinkel He-111, formed the backbone of the Luftwaffe's aerial campaign. Despite its early successes, the Bf 109 was not without its limitations in this theater of operations. The aircraft's short operational range meant that it could only provide limited cover for German bombers over Britain. Additionally, its limited armament compared to some British fighters and its lack of firepower during extended dogfights left it at a disadvantage in prolonged engagements. Still, the Bf 109 proved to be a deadly adversary, and it claimed many kills during the battle. The evolution of the Bf 109. Constant improvement. As the war progressed, the The Bf-109 underwent a series of upgrades and modifications to keep pace with Allied advancements. The introduction of the Bf-109F in 1941 saw improvements to its aerodynamics and a more powerful engine, the DB601N, which boosted performance. The aircraft's capabilities were further enhanced with the Bf-109G Gustav in 1942, which featured an even more powerful engine and improved armament, including 20mm cannons. The Bf-109G would go on to become the most produced version of the aircraft, with over 15,000 units built. In the later stages of the war, the Bf-109 was modified for various roles beyond the standard fighter. It was used as a fighter bomber, reconnaissance aircraft, and even as a ground attack aircraft. The Bf-109K, Kurt, was one of the final iterations of the aircraft, featuring improved speed, armament, and a more powerful engine. However, by this time, the Luftwaffe was facing overwhelming Allied air superiority, and the Bf-109 was gradually replaced by newer aircraft designs. The Bf-109's legacy. By the end of World War II, the Messerschmitt Bf-109 had established itself as one of the most successful and widely used fighter aircraft in history. It flew in every major theater of the war, from the skies of Europe to North Africa, Russia, and beyond, with over 33,000 units produced between 1937 and 1945. It was the most widely produced aircraft of World War II, outstripping even the famous Supermarine Spitfire. The Bf-109's design influenced future generations of fighters, and its legacy is still celebrated today. While the aircraft had its flaws, it was a versatile and reliable war machine that saw continuous improvements throughout the conflict. It was flown by some of the most legendary aces of the war, including Erich Hartmann, the highest-scoring ace in history, who achieved 352 kills while flying the Bf-109. Despite its eventual obsolescence, the Messerschmitt Bf-109 remains one of the most iconic aircraft in the history of military aviation. Its story is a testament to the ingenuity and determination of the engineers, pilots, and ground crews who made it a symbol of the Luftwaffe's might during World War II. Conclusion. The Messerschmitt Bf-109 was more than just a fighter aircraft. It was a symbol of Germany's technological ambition, a key player in pivotal battles, and a testament to the evolving nature of aerial warfare. Its enduring legacy continues to captivate aviation enthusiasts and historians alike, as the Bf-109's presence on the battlefield shaped the outcome of World War II's aerial campaigns.